Hey everybody, hey, we got a fun one here today. I have about 3 boxes of the 2023-2024 Upper Deck Synergy. We're going to get into box one today. Spoilers, there are some fun hits that come through. Probably one of the highest hits we've seen on this channel, so keep an eye out for that. Super excited. I hope everybody's having a good day, and let's get into it. But real quick, before we get into this opening this box, I just want to say that I have a special surprise here, as you can see on screen. If we could get to a thousand subscribers, I got a couple $1,000 worth of these Sparkle packs I want to open. We can either do it live, video, whatever. But please subscribe. That'll be a lot of fun to do. And also, I do have an eBay store live. I think I've sold about 50 cards already, so thank you to the people that have gone and purchased from from the store. That's a great way to support this channel. A lot of the cards you see from today will be on that eBay store. Okay, so let's get into some details about what we're opening here. Okay, we have 2023-2024 Upper Deck Synergy Hobby Box. You can find these for about $80. This is Midwest Cards. I am not sponsored by Midwest Cards in any way, but I have purchased from the past, and I really like when you go to their website, the information they offer and what you're about to buy. So go check them out. Okay, so what's inside the box? This is a factory sealed hobby box. There's 8 packs per box, 3 cards per pack, so 24 cards. And if you say, it's $80, this is not including tax and shipping and whatnot. It's about $3.30 a card. So you'll see that it's very affordable that way, and you can get some great hits in here. There's serial number cards, obviously, rookie cards, etc. Okay, so what can we expect? So there's 8 per box. You get 8 base cards, 5 of either the 2030 Star of the Night, Thrill Rides, 3 Light Up the Night cards, 3 Cranked Up cards, 3 Rookie Journeys, and some other just kind of random cards. There are metal cards in there. There are the bounty program, and some of these cards do have the scratch off for the bounty. I haven't done any of that stuff yet. But also key rookies, I think everybody's looking for while you're buying this is Connor Bedard. If you can get a Connor Bedard rookie, you are set. I know he's not having the best year right now, but long term he's going to be an incredible player. Okay, look at that thing. Really nice, clean looking box. If you notice, I do voiceovers for a lot of my content, pretty much all my content. I got work and everything like that, kids running around during the day and all that, so I kind of obviously I do some of this stuff at night when the kids are home from school, and it's loud and whatnot, so I wait till everybody's asleep, and then I kind of record my voiceover. And I also like it because I got to do a little bit more research on certain players and the cards coming in as opposed to just on the fly. That's kind of my angle here, but it looks like my head is in the way of opening this shot. This is it's all live, folks. But either way, super excited for this. We just did a whole series on 2023-2024 Upper Deck Extended Series. Those are my first YouTube videos I've ever done, so it was really good to kind of get in a groove and get set of doing the rest of these videos. I got a ton of other hobby boxes here to open this year. Most of the cards I open, I'm going to have on my eBay store. Obviously some won't because I'll be getting them graded or might keep for my personal collection. I am a collector at heart. But yeah, I love doing this. It's been a lot of fun so far. All right, so we're getting into pack 1. 3 cards per pack, so we're going to go through quite a few of these at once here. Okay, so we got first card. All right, we got Daniil Gushin out of Russia. 5'8", 165. He's a left wing for the San Jose Sharks. This card is the rookie base variation, the red parallel. You can kind of see on the pack odds there. There's the red, purple, and gold. The red's the more common. It is not part of the bounty program. But he is a player, only played in 4 games last year and only 10 games this year and hasn't scored a goal. So we'll see what's going on with him. Could be an up-and-coming player, but $2.69 comp. But it's a cool-looking card. You kind of got the cardboard foil, but then you also got this clear on the side, like the clear cut. I forget what they call it, acrylic almost looking thing. So really cool combination card, kind of a futuristic type look. And this one right here is a banger. We'll get into it. Okay, so we have a legend here. If you're new to hockey, this is Jaromir Jagr. He started in the league back in 1990, played all the way through to 2017, 2018. He's retired now. He's played in over 1,733 games. This guy's a beast. Just some quick accolades. He did win the Stanley Cup twice. He won the Art Ross Trophy 5 different times. Won the Bill Masterson Trophy. Won the Hart Memorial Trophy. The Ted Lindsay Award 3 different times. The guy is probably one of the NHL Hockey Hall of Fame. Very collectible player, and he's got a very unique personality as well. But what's really cool about this card is it's one of the StarQuest 98 parallel red versions. This one is numbered from 16 to 49. They don't really give odds on this, but you can see there's a comp of $150. So when I went to research this card on eBay, there was only 2 sold. One sold for $200 and the other one sold for $100. So I just kind of went right in the middle at 150, and this will be one I'm gonna get graded. It's a beautiful card. But yeah, beautiful card. I grew up watching Jaromir Jagr, so it's fun to get this card. Brought back a lot of just those moments from when I was a kid watching him. I grew up in a state where hockey's very popular. I played hockey, football, baseball, all that stuff. So it was real fun to get this card. Okay, we got a Tendy here. I love the Tendies. Ilya Sorkin out of Russia. He's been in the league since 2020, 2021 for the New York Islanders. Been with them his entire career. He's an incredible goaltender. Probably his best season so far was back in the 22-23 where he had a 2.34 goals against average, .92 save percentage. This year he's sitting at 2.78. But yeah, I mean, he's had 21 shutouts. He did score his first goal this year, so that's awesome. He was a Vezina Trophy finalist back in that 22-23 season. And then also he signed an 11-year contract with the Islanders. Excuse me, an 8-year contract with the Islanders last year during this season. So definitely a guy they're committed to. Very collectible player. This is a 249 comp of the 2030 checklist. Yeah, cool looking card. So that 2030, it's kind of got that futuristic sci-fi look on the foil, almost like a cyberpunk style. I like it. There's only, I think, 18 in the box of those to collect. But yeah, really cool looking card. The comp, they're not numbered or anything like that, or any parallels, or I don't think you can get autographs of that either. But we're on to our next pack. Having some issues opening these packs. But we get through it. We make it happen. So that was pack 1. Man, what a start with that Jaromir Jagr. Incredible card. That will be on the eBay after I get it graded, but I'm definitely going to get that graded. Okay, so we got coming up here our next card. Okay, we have Mitch Marner, 27, out of Ontario, Canada. He's playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs, assistant captain. You can see there, right wing. Has been in the league since 2016, 2017. Obviously, a great player if he's assistant captain. Um, Marner did make the NHL All Rookie team after finishing with 61 points to qualify the Leafs for the Stanley Cup playoffs for the first time. He also, where is it? Yeah, he was on the Canada's roster for the Four Nations. So if you're interested in collecting players from that, he was in the Four Nations and he did score the overtime goal to give Canada the win over Sweden. So good player, up and coming player. And this is just that red base car variation. Typically, I've seen these all go for about somewhere in the $2 range comp wise. Some issues zooming in on that. But once again, it's that base. It is not a part of the upper deck program. You'll see an example of that. I've got a few of those where you can scratch it off. Oh, here we go. Here is another GOAT or legend in hockey. Let's get into this one. All right, this is an awesome card to get. This is another guy I grew up watching, Mario Lemieux. If you're new to hockey, he is like on that conversation, not Wayne Gretzky, but I mean he's in that conversation of one of the best hockey players to play the game out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He was the first overall pick back in 1984. He won 2 cups. He won the Art Ross Trophy 6 times, the Bill Masterson, the Calder Memorial, the Conn Smythe Trophy twice, the Hart Memorial 3 times, the Lester, the Ted Lindsay Award 4 times. I mean, he is just incredible player. Very, very collectible. This is the cranked up. So this is the first one we've had of these. Roughly a $9 comp. It's kind of like this acetate or acrylic. It is the numbered version, the 13 of 849. It's not one of the parallels. And you can see that kind of on the pack odds there on the bottom right. So how about that? A Mario Lemieux, Jaromir Jagr. This is a fun box. So far, these legend cards are like the players that you really, really want, which is really cool to get and see. This one will be up in eBay. I almost thought to put in my personal collection, but I think I'm going to list that one up in eBay. Okay, we got Devon Levy out of Quebec, Canada, attendee here for the Buffalo Sabres. He is a relatively, obviously, this is a rookie journey, so this is a new card. He played in about 23 games last season, and he's only played 9 so far this season with a 4.12 goals against average. And also, this is the numbered rookie journey. It is the red variation numbered to $5.99 with about an $8 comp. Yeah, so interesting. He's 6 feet, which most goaltenders, it seems like, come in the league now are like 6'6", 6'8". 6 feet is very tall, just in general. But interesting to see how that plays out. Almost similar to like how Dustin Wolf is. He's the goaltender for the Calgary Flames. It's kind of a smaller stature as well. But those guys are fun to watch. They're doing all kinds of acrobatic stuff to cover the net. Very agile. So I'll have to check out some highlights of him to see what he's got going on. Okay, that was the end of the second pack. We're getting to our third pack here. Great pack with that Mario Lemieux. Let's keep the mojo going here. So noticing you kind of get these red base cards, it seems like off the top. Obviously, you get 8 per box, and there's 8 packs. So I think we start off obviously with these red cards. Okay, we got Matt Boldy out of left wing out of Milford, Massachusetts. Was drafted 12th overall for the Minnesota Wild. He's been with them his entire career. He just signed a contract with the Wild, I believe. Entry level in this final season of a 3-year entry level contract signed, and then Boldy signed a 7-year, $49 million contract with the Wild. So franchise player, throwing money at him, up and coming player. He was a top 10 finalist for the Hobey Baker Award, which is cool, back in 2021. Really good stats with the AHL, and he was named to the United States roster for the Four Nations face-off. So if you're, like I said, want to collect those players, check them out. Yeah, so if you look on the back of the card, you can see that little scratch off on the bottom, almost like when you get a gift card or something like that. That's that bounty program. So this card, I have not scratched it off, so if you're interested in that. But yeah, that's with the bounty program. Okay, here's the thumper here. All right. Light up the night. Brady Tkachuk. Numbered to 698 out of 699. Brady Tkachuk out of Scottsdale, Arizona. You might recognize his name for a couple reasons. One, he's very, very good at hockey. His dad played hockey in the NHL, Keith Tkachuk, for many years. And then 3, obviously, their most recent Four Nation tournament. It started off with Brady Tkachuk and his brother, and they got into some scrapping going on with Canada in the first 10 seconds of the game. I was watching that with my wife, and she asked, is that normal, to have those 3 fights? I just said it's old-time hockey. They're setting the tone. Politics aside, that this is not a political channel. You can find plenty of that on YouTube. The rivalry between USA and Canada, it goes back years. And so they're 2 of the best hockey nations in the world. Hockey is an international sport. But yeah, they came out firing. They got game 1. Canada got game 2. Somehow Connor McDavid was left open in front of the net. But it is what it is. We got the Olympics coming up. But yeah, he's on the Four Nations. Check him out. But yeah, he's been with the Ottawa Senators, which is kind of... and he's a captain for them too, I believe. All right. 210 comp. Yeah, so that is the pink parallel version 2 to 699. I think it starts at $8.99 or $9.99. That's just the base version. But we're coming into our last card of the pack. What is this? Pack 3? We got some dual act. Man, this is a cool card. All right, we got Travis Konecny out of London, Ontario, Canada. On the left there, the younger guy. And then we got a legend, Bobby Clarke, on the right. He's got the hockey hair flow going. Missing the teeth, out of Manitoba, Canada. That is old-time hockey there. So the story with Travis, he was on the Four Nations for Canada. He was drafted 24th overall by the Philadelphia Flyers, and been with them ever since. Put up great production. He won the E.J. McGuire Award of Excellence back in 2014 and 15, and he signed an 8-year, $70 million contract with Philly on June 25th, 2024. So yeah, got a lot going on for him. And then we got to get to the man, Bobby Clarke. He was with Philly for I believe 15 or 16 seasons. He's played in over 1,000 games. Not a big guy, 5'10", but obviously you see the T scrapper, man. He would mix it up. He has 2 Stanley Cups that he's won. He's won the Bill Masterson's trophy, the Frank Selke trophy he won. He won 3 Hart Memorials, Lester Patrick, a Ted Lindsay Award. I mean, man, he's done it all. With the old-time hockey, though, I will say this. You should go check out, I think it was back in the 70s, 72 or 78. It was the Boston Bruins. at the game, the Boston Bruin players were up in the stands fighting some of the fans at the game and stuff. It's wild. The police had to come. It's just wild times. You should go Google it. Should be able to find it up on YouTube. Yeah, and that card is numbered to 999. What was that, 189 to 999? What a cool card. That is the last of pack 3. We're moving into the 4th pack, almost halfway through this box. One thing I noticed in the last video is the sound. I kind of had some sound spikes going on. I'm going to try to clean that up this video and figure that out. I have this kind of editing software I use for all the videos, and I'm kind of still figuring some stuff out, but I noticed that the sound could be a little bit cleaner all the way through, so I thought I'd throw that out there. And of course, we're going to start off with our base card at the top there, per usual, and then obviously the other two are hits. Okay, I see a New Jersey Devil. Oh, nice. This is a good one. Yeah, we got a young guy here, Jack Hughes, 23, out of Orlando, Florida. He was drafted first overall, first round, first everything back in 2019 for the New Jersey Devils. Incredible player, a lot of hype around him. Obviously, when you go first overall, he's been with the Devils ever since 2019, putting up really good points in production. There was a lot of hype for him going into the Four Nations tournament. It was very quiet for him, but he'll definitely have a chance to rebound in Italy in the Winter Olympics. Yeah, and it's just that red base card. You know, the comp for this was $3.99, so a little bit higher. Traditionally, when we've looked at these, we've seen it in that $2 range, but just because he's such a good player, it comps out a little bit higher. Okay, we're coming into our next card here. Oh, wow, we got a banger. All right, we have Tim Stützle out of Germany. He is a center for the Ottawa Senators. You'll see that he was drafted 3rd overall, first round by the Ottawa Senators. This is the cranked up insert. It is the black parallel. And you can see on the right, it doesn't give pack odds, but it's a 1 of 10. So this is a big hit, comped around $49 off eBay. And so Tim, yeah, he's been playing with Ottawa his whole career. He's put up good production. He was developed in Germany, and then he basically while he was at the University of New Hampshire, that's when he got kind of picked out and then scouted by Ottawa. Good player. Yeah, cool look to the card. It reminds me of those clear cuts that they do, but I like that kind of acrylic look. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, okay. All right, we got Tage Thompson, 6'6", good sized kid out of Phoenix, Arizona, and he plays center too. It's a good sized center. Man, a lot of guys coming out of Phoenix. I got a pipeline. You got the Kachuk brothers. Him. I swear I've seen in the last video I did quite a few guys coming out of Arizona. That's interesting. But this is one of the stars of the show. Inserts. The 1 out of 4 out of every hobby box. I think we get 2 of these, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, and he is on a 7-year, $50 million contract he signed back in 2022. So obviously you got a big contract. Must have some good skill going on, obviously. All right, so that was the last. That was car 12, I believe. That was the last of pack 4. Moving in, we're halfway through this. Yeah, kind of, don't worry, I will sleeve up a lot of these cards. I have them just laid out, by the way, just to kind of save time so you don't see me sleeving up a bunch of these just to keep the videos rolling. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got one of the base rookie parallels here. Okay, yeah, let's chat about it here. All right, we got Ridley Gregg out of Alberta, Canada. He is a center for Ottawa. He was drafted by Ottawa 28th overall. We're getting a lot of Ottawa players. If you're an Ottawa fan, a lot of these will be up on the eBay store. You might recognize that last name. His dad, Gregg, played for 9 seasons of Ford with the Hartford Whalers, Toronto Maple Leafs, Flames, and Philadelphia Flyers. And he did this year in January sign a 4-year, $13 million contract with Ottawa. Yeah, that's cool though. His dad played and now he plays, kind of taking on that legacy player. Kind of reminds me of Bronny James and LeBron James. You're seeing that a lot these days of kids now in the league. Okay, we got Tyson Forster out of Ontario, Canada. He is a right wing for the Philadelphia Flyers. Was drafted 23rd overall in 2020. This is the cranked up insert. We saw that one earlier where we got the 1 out of 10. Now this is just the base version. It's not one of the parallels. Numbered to 849. Cool card. It's that acrylic look. Once again, wonder how those do with grading. How they grade those. Okay, what do we got here? A rookie journey. All right, we got Marco Kasper out of Austria. He was drafted 8th overall by the Detroit Red Wings. Obviously, this is his rookie card. This is the rookie journey, the gold parallel, which is really rare of the parallels. 38 out of 149, so giving it that nice $12.99 comp. He's played in 57 games so far this season, so he's getting a lot of production. Put up 10 goals. Yeah, good player. I'll keep an eye on him. What else is this? Oh, he was a captain for the Austria and the World Junior Champions back in 2022. If you check those out. Awesome. So that's a nice card to get. I like that gold shimmer on that card. Looks really nice. Beautiful card. I think I'll have that one up in the eBay store. I don't know. Maybe I'll get that graded. Probably be up in the eBay store. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be a fun one to get. Okay, moving along here. We're going into our next pack. A lot of packs to open. Almost only 3 cards per one. It's interesting. Okay, so we got of course, our red rookie. Oh, I thought that was Bedard for a second. Yeah, I saw the Chicago. So obviously this is a voiceover, so I know it's not Bedard, but I'm just trying to give you that what was going through my mind at the time when I was opening this live. But yeah, this is Luke Phillip, 5'10". Which interesting here to call out is he was age 29 right now, and he was undrafted. So basically he was signed as a free agent by Calgary in 2019. Then he was signed as a free agent by Chicago. That's what here. And then he was signed as a free agent by Washington most recently. It looks like he played in 3 games for Chicago. But that's cool. Just grinded it out, undrafted, got to actually wear the sweater and play in the NHL. And this is just your rookie red variation of the base. It's a cool story, though. To go undrafted and then just grind and make your way in the league. And that is one of those scratch-off ones for the bounty program. A lot of respect to him for that. That is definitely not easy to do. A lot of dedication and hard work, I'm sure. Okay, what do we got here? All right, we have Jackson Lacombe with the Light Up the Night. Just the base rookie, or excuse me, not base. It's the Light Up the Night insert, but it's just the normal version of that. So it's numbered to 999. Cool. He's out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota, the state of hockey. He is a defenseman for Anaheim. He was drafted by them 39th overall. He's been in 54 games this season, 71 last season. It was a Big Ten all freshman team. He was for college. He was Big Ten first team All-Star, second All-Star team. So for NCAAs, so very good college career. ESPN has him ranked 33 for all defensemen in the NHL. Just keep an eye on him. Yeah, that also checks out as a 399 comp according to eBay. Those light up the night cards are cool. Okay, we're rolling into card 18. All right, we got a Cole Caulfield Thrill Rides insert. You get these one out of every 7 hobby box packs out of mostly Wisconsin. Only 5'8". He's a right wing for the Canadians. But tearing it up, 5'8". He's throwing it around here. He's been with the Canadians since 2020. He's played in 82 games last season, 61 this season. He's on a heater with 30 goals. So he was only had 28 goals last season, and he's at less games with 30 goals. So that's awesome. But yeah, he was number 15. Older brother Brock played at the University of Wisconsin. Their dad played hockey as well, and his grandfather. So pedigree there of family of hockey players. And he did sign an 8-year contract with the Canadians on 2023 for $62.8 million. Good for him. Cool looking card as well. But I do enjoy that about hockey. I mean, I just got done watching the NFL Combine where they take all the different measurements. You got to run a certain 40, be a certain height, weight, etc. to play. You can be 5'8" in the NHL and have a very successful career and do very well, right? So I think that's really cool. I think the Combine, I think for the NHL, they got to do pull-ups and some other stuff, and I don't know if any of that stuff really matters, but I like that. You can be 6'6" or 5'8" and play, you know. So I think that's cool. All right, we're coming into our next pick. Okay, this is part of that rewards program. Oh, okay, Connor, let's go. All right, we got a base red parallel of the man, the myth, legend, Connor McDavid. If you're new to hockey, he's arguably the best player in the NHL right now. Incredible talent, his speed, his edge work, his shooting, and just everything. Very much a complete player. He was drafted first overall by Edmonton. He's been with them ever since. He's won the Art Ross Trophy 5 times, the Conn Smythe Trophy. He's won the Hart Memorial Trophy 3 times, Maurice Rocket Trophy. He's won Ted Lindsay Award 4 times. No cup, though. I hope he gets his cup. And obviously, he was just been incredible even since he was a teenager. But he was drafted, or he was in the Four Nations. He won the overtime goal for Canada. So yeah, he's a great player, very collectible. Yeah, he definitely be a guy that you want to get like a low numbered card on. Obviously worth a lot of money. I think this is just in the $3 range for comps. Okay, we're moving in now to our 2 hits. Another. Okay, this is Ridley Gregg. This is the Light Up the Night insert. This is the blue parallel version, numbered to $4.99, and we got his base card earlier, so I won't go into too much more. $6 comp 2 on eBay. So nice, good value card. That Light Up the Night, that futuristic style that you'll find here in Synergy. All right, we got him again, Mr. Connor. Okay, so yeah, Connor McDavid. We just talked about him as we got his base card. This is the star of the show insert at $4.99, not numbered or anything. Oh man, that would have been great. That is a nice card. I seem to get Connor McDavid quite a bit. I got a couple of his cards when I did the Upper Deck Extended Series. I got his gold Silver Skates variation. Don't want to jinx myself. I don't mind getting Connor McDavid, or excuse me, Connor McDavid. Great player. Have him keep coming my way. All right, we're moving into. Is this our last pack? I think so. Yeah, this is our last pack. Been good so far. A lot of great players, old and new. This has been a lot of fun to open. Oh, we got a attendee here. Okay, we got Andrei Vasilevsky out of Russia. He's a goalie for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's had an incredible career with them so far. He was picked 19th overall in the first round. He has been with Tampa Bay since 2014. I mean, he's got some crazy accolades. So he won back-to-back Stanley Cups in the 2019 to 2020 season and then 2020 to 2021. He also won the Conn Smythe Trophy in 2021. And then the year before winning his first, he got the Vezina Trophy for the best goaltender in the NHL. And I think they got swept in the playoffs that season. He's also he became the fastest goalie to reach 300 wins when the NHL when they defeated the Winnipeg Jets back in 2024. Very collectible player though. Awesome career so far. All right, we got 2 more cards to go. What are we at? Almost 36 minutes in this video. It's a lot of talking here, huh? Thank you for hanging along through this journey here. All right, we got our cranked up. We've got a couple. Okay, we got a Tyler Toffoli out of Ontario, Canada, center for the San Jose Sharks. Now this is the cranked up insert. It's the red parallel version to $5.99, $4.99 comp. Toffoli's kind of been around the league. He played for the Kings for quite a few years. Then Vancouver, Montreal, Calgary, New Jersey Devils. And I believe that's when he was with Winnipeg. Yeah, he was with Winnipeg last year and with the Sharks this year. He did win the Cup with the Kings, too, back in 2013. Now, he's got the Calgary jersey on, but according to NHL.com, he played for the Devils last year and the Jets and was with the Flames 2022-2023 season. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But, all right, we got another Russian attendee here, Igor Shesterkin for the New York Rangers. He was drafted by them in 2014. He was 118th overall in the 4th round. He won the Vezina Trophy back in 2021 for best goaltender in the NHL. So the man has some skill. In that season, in 53 games, he had a 2.09 goals against and a 9.935 save percentage. Was the best in the league and 3rd best all time among goalies to play at least 50 games. So he's got a bright career ahead of him. All right, and that is our last card. Typically what I like to do here at the end is just kind of do a recap, walk through everything that we ripped here today. Yeah, so this was a great box. I had a lot of fun opening this. A lot of big name players, old and new. Total comp value was $305 for being $80 currently right now. It's a potentially $305 in value is incredible. That does not happen often. I will say that in this hobby. But you know, a lot of that's just eBay comps and that's all subjective. The big ones were obviously the Jaromir Jagr to 49. We had the Tim Stützle, the 1 of 10 cranked up, and then the Marco Kasper rookie journey gold to 149. No autos or anything like that. You can get them in here. But let's walk through on the bottom what's inside the box. So according to Upper Deck, there's 8 of the base set, and we did get 8. We did get 5 of the Star Show or Thrill Rides, the Light Up the Cards, Night Cards. We did get 3 of those. We got 3 of the cranked up, 3 rookie journal or journeys. We had the waffle board or Let's Go. I'm not sure which one of those is that. And then the base set rookies, we did get that. I think that was the Daniel Gushin one. So overall, we got everything they said. Really fun rip. Stay tuned. I got 2 more boxes of these that I am gonna open. I enjoyed this a lot. I am not just a hockey guy for opening. I do have football, baseball, basketball cards, NFL to open here going forward. Just with hockey right now, Four Nations and everything, it kind of got me into that spirit. I think I'm going to do some basketball here soon too, and then we got baseball, obviously spring training coming up. Go check out the eBay store. I have that link below. A lot of the cards you see here will be up for sale. I think I have over 6,000 cards right now listed on there. I've had about 50 people buy cards. It's been awesome. I appreciate everybody who's done that. So go check that out, and thank you, y'all.